Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. You guys could be seeing the number 21 a lot because I seen the number 21 several times yesterday. And also when I was driving in my car, I happened to turn the music on. And one of the first songs, it started out as 2121, which is 21 Savage. So I don't know, something about 21 Savage could be significant, but for sure the angel number 2121 is significant. So we're going to look into this angel number 2121 really quick. The angel number 2121 encourages you to learn how to truly trust your own inner knowing and heed its messages. Do the work to know yourself better. Honestly, know the good and bad in yourself. Identify your path in life and know what your true values, principles, goals, and needs are. Be honest with yourself. View your life objectively and use your awareness to move forward by making the right choices for the future. Begin to understand yourself and your life's journey and read the signposts ahead, which will become clearer and clearer. Angel number 2121 indicates that your thoughts are like seeds that are about to sprout and are a sign that things will be going in your desired direction. There may be some wonderful opportunities or new directions to take that will lead to fulfillment and personal happiness. The message is to keep the faith, knowing that the universe and your angels are behind you all the way. Angel number 2121 also reminds you to be grateful for all of the blessings in your life and for those yet to come. You are responsible for your own thoughts and actions, and the things you think, say, and do will come back to either bless or haunt you. Therefore, ensure that you send out only the highest and most positive energies. When you express an attitude of gratitude, you manifest even more blessings into your life. So, there's a couple of things that stuck out to me reading the angel number 2121. I feel like that there are a lot of signs, that are about to be shown to somebody. And so I feel like that somebody, is, being told, to, pay very close attention, to signs that are being shown to them. This could be in angel numbers. This could be, like on billboards. This could be on license plates. This could be, I feel like, any, like anywhere, where, signs could be shown, what I mean? I feel like that somebody, just needs to pay close attention. But what else stuck out to me was the attitude of gratitude. So I feel like that's the energy that somebody needs to be in at this time. I feel like, that, somebody, has received, like blessings in their life. But I feel like that there could be, like a blessing, that could be about to take place for somebody. And it's kind of like, like this is something, that has never happened in somebody's life. This could have something to do, with like a job, so somebody's always wanted, to have a certain type of job. And, it could be, finally, like the time, for somebody, to, like get this job. Or, something, that somebody has been wanting for a long time. Yeah, it could be time, for somebody to receive it. So let's just hop in and see what's going on. At the bottom of the deck, we got leading the pack. So somebody's leading the pack out here. So somebody needs to know it. I don't know. Somebody, could have, like already have some type of leadership position. And maybe somebody, is about to, step into a new position. Or, like somebody, could, like get promoted, like to a new position. But when I see this card, it always gives me, like, people, like trying to keep up with somebody. And I feel like that slowly but surely, yeah, like people are falling off. Because if y'all see, like at the end of the line, like one person is bent over, one person is almost bent over. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, could be, like 10 steps ahead of some people, but they're still trying to keep up with somebody. But this is also too, yeah, like somebody, like being a leader, you know what I mean? Like it's a part of, like their purpose, you know what I mean? Somebody's supposed to lead. Somebody, wasn't born to be a follower out here. Before I started this message, I was also supposed to, because I channeled something else. I heard AKA. So somebody, could be in a sorority, or somebody, could be a part, of some type of group or something like that. But the AKA also gives me, like somebody's name could be Keisha. So Keisha, AKA the boss. Keisha, aka the doctor. Keisha, aka the dentist. That's what it's giving me. So I feel like like somebody, so whatever somebody's name is, like that's their name. But somebody could also be known as XYZ. So this could be, Keisha, aka the leader. But I'm also picking up too that, there is somebody, that, like their name is their name, but they're also known as a liar. They're also known as the troublemaker. They're also known as the drama starter. So I feel like that, whoever that is, somebody needs to, like be, like aware of whoever that is. That could be who could be trying to keep up with somebody. You know what I mean? But let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Yeah. This is the platform card. This is also, standing on business as well. So somebody, could have a platform, It doesn't necessarily have to be, like a social media platform, Somebody, could be a public speaker, Somebody, could, like do something in their community. Or, somebody, could be about to, like get the chance, like to do it. Because, somebody's standing on business out here. But this is also too, like like the Most High God, like making somebody's enemies their footstools. So I feel like that there are some people, that like could be about to watch something take place out here, for sure. And I feel like that whatever it is that they're about to watch take place, I feel like they weren't expecting this to take place. People, could have laughed at somebody, they could have talked about somebody. This could have something to do, with like a position that somebody's already in. And so like people were like, oh, why would they want to shovel horse poop on that farm? That's crazy. Who would want to do that? You know what I mean? But somebody somebody just stayed disciplined. You know what I mean? Somebody stayed focused. Somebody trusted the process. And so somebody could find out that like they're going from shoveling poop, you know what I mean, to like being like the director of the farm. You know what I mean? It's something about a big jump. So, somebody, could have just been, like the fry cook at, McDonald's. And so, somebody, could become, like the regional manager, of, like the McDonald's. It's something about, a big jump. Somebody, is just being told, to continue, to, stand on business, Just give me one, please. Yeah. Because there could be people that could be about to eat their words out here. For sure. Yeah, y'all see how this person, they got their hands out like, what now? I feel like somebody, like they don't, like need to get, like cocky. I feel like somebody just needs to stay, like confident, don't get cocky. Because I feel like that, like that could be, like the energy that some people are in. And so I feel like it's kind of like, like you don't want to match, like that energy. But there are some people that definitely, they're about to eat their words. I don't know. There could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like they, you know, yeah, could have expected somebody to take a fall, or, you know, they were expecting, you know, like somebody, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like not make it, or, you know, yeah, like not overcome something. But I feel like the, yeah, somebody or some people are about to eat their words, because I feel like the, yeah, there's somebody, some people that definitely, yeah, could be about to take a fall out here. But there's also somebody or some people that, yeah, like they fell for something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There are some changes that are about to take place. There are some changes that could be about to take place. They could take place by the summertime or by the fall time. Something about, yeah, seasons. Mm-hmm. So somebody, you know, could have went through, you know, like, yeah, like seasons of hardship, or seasons of turmoil, seasons of chaos. And maybe, yeah, people thought, you know, that, yeah, there's no way, you know, that, yeah, like they're gonna, you know, make it out of those seasons of chaos and hardship and pandemonium and chaos. Yeah, but somebody, yeah, somebody's still standing out here. It's because somebody, you know, has made some great changes in their life, you know, in order, you know, to, yeah, be able to, you know, like overcome, in order, you know, to be able to, you know, yeah, continue to persevere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the family tree card. So something about somebody's family is involved. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, could be a leader of their family. Or somebody, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, has just had to lead the way, you know. But going back to, yeah, that the leader of the pack card, this is giving me, you know, yeah, like with the person, you know, like being in front, it's kind of like, yeah, there are some people that aren't meant to go where somebody, you know, is going. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there are some people that was like, oh, we're gonna hang on their coattail. We're definitely, yeah, we're gonna keep following them, you know, until, yeah, they get to where they're going, and then, yeah, we're gonna take over. There are some people that definitely, yeah, about to eat their words for sure. Because somebody definitely, yeah, has opened up Pandora's box out here. So, yeah, there's a chain of events that definitely, yeah, has been set off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. That's also, too, yeah, like the open case card. So there could be some type of open case out here. This could be a spiritual open case, or this could be a physical open case. But something also, yeah, is like being released. So this could be some information. This could be, you know, like something being released to somebody. Somebody, you know, could be releasing, you know, like some type of energies, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they could have released, you know, like some people out of their energies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a masculine energy that definitely, yeah, operates in little boy energy out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the four walls and the roof card. So there could be some information, you know, that could be released, you know, and it has something to do with a home or a business, or there is some type of open case and it has something to do with a home or a business out here. Or, you know, a little bit of both. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody, you know, could have opened up Pandora's box when they decided, you know, like to do something. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like trying to release some information on somebody, or trying to, you know, yeah, release, you know, yeah, like some entities, you know, like to go, you know, like to somebody's home or something like that. Mm-hmm. Somebody could be being released from something. So this could be, you know, like being released from the hospital, being released, you know, from a job, being released from jail, being released from prison is also what I'm picking up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it came right back out. The little boy energy card. Something about somebody's homeboy is significant. So, you know, like a homeboy would be, yeah, like a friend. So somebody's friend could be involved, but it could be, you know, like a homeboy. Somebody, you know, could be like on like house arrest is also what I'm picking up. Mm-hmm. But let's keep going. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to track somebody or trying to keep track of somebody. But this is like, yeah, going back to when I picked up, like somebody, could be, like on home confinement, or, y'all know what them things are, when like somebody, ankle monitor. So somebody, could be on an ankle monitor out here. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to track somebody down. I don't know. Somebody, could be, yeah, like feeling like that they're living in hell on earth out here. But somebody, could be being tracked down. I don't know, there could be a lot of, like helicopter presence, There could be a lot of, like police presence. Somebody also, yeah, could feel like that they're living in hell on earth because they created some type of illusion, like that they loved somebody, or like that they, like, yeah, like cared about somebody out here is also what I'm picking up. Why is this standing on business here? We got the angry card. So somebody, could be angry because somebody, yeah, is standing on business. I feel like that there is somebody that definitely, yeah, they could be angry, because, yeah, like they're having to eat their words. But this could be one of the enemies, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, like God could be making, like somebody's footstool. I feel like yeah, like somebody, like needs to, like be aware, like, of whoever this angry individual is, because it's giving me, yeah, like, it's Sam, aka the angry crash out. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's look into this. Make your enemies your footstool. It's Psalms 110:1. It says, "The Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool." This prophecy, often cited in the New Testament regarding Jesus, promises ultimate victory, where God establishes complete subjugation over enemies, symbolizing total defeat and dominion. The Lord speaks to my Lord, which is, he's speaking to Jesus, inviting him to a position of supreme authority. Sit thou at my right hand. This represents a place of honor, power, and rest. The Messiah does not need to fight the battle himself. He rests while God handles the victory. Until I make thine enemies thy footstool. In ancient times, a king would literally place his foot on the necks of defeated enemies to show complete, humiliating subjugation. This implies that every spiritual and physical adversary will be totally defeated. Somebody, could have, like their foots, on some people's necks. Or, yeah, this literally, yeah, could be, like the Most High God. Yeah, like having, like his foot, on some people's necks. It highlights the throne attitude of Christians, trusting in Christ's finished work and inevitable absolute triumph. The point of the footstool symbolism is clear. The enemy is vanquished, humiliated, and completely at the mercy of the victorious king. So the imagery of Jesus using his enemies as a footstool means that he won and his enemies are completely subjected to him. Ooh-wee. So that could be why, yeah, somebody, could be angry. Somebody, could be nervous as well. But I'm also picking up too yeah, somebody wanted somebody to be nervous out here. For sure. If somebody, yeah, like is nervous, yeah, like to release something, or, like somebody could be nervous, because, yeah, like, like their, like intuition could be alerting them to something. I feel like somebody doesn't need to be nervous, but I feel like that there definitely, yeah, are some people, you know what I mean, that, yeah, are in different energies. Somebody's angry, somebody's nervous, it's a lot going on. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, was creating illusions when it came, to, yeah, like, yeah, love, you know what I mean? So yeah, people, saying that they love somebody, people saying, that, yeah, like they cared about somebody. Somebody's also standing on business when it comes to, yeah, like their creativity. So there could have been people that could have been trying to block somebody's creativity in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Somebody's first word or last name could start with an A, an N, a C, or a P. Yeah, somebody's all capped out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody done lied out here. Yeah. Somebody could be nervous because, yeah, of somebody's protection as well. Because this is the protection card. Somebody's name could be Jack, Jackie, Jacqueline, Jackson. But somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to cover up something out here as well. So I feel like that's why somebody's nervous. Because, yeah, they could be realizing that, yeah, what they were trying to cover up, yeah, it's not covered up, or, yeah, like it's being uncovered. Something definitely, yeah, is being released to somebody for sure. Yeah. Somebody's name could be Jan or Janice. Somebody could be born in 1985. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, like, yeah, like looking at somebody like a non-mother freaking factor, or treating somebody like a non-mother freaking factor. Yeah, somebody, yeah, like nervous because they didn't take something, like into consideration, or they didn't, like factor in something out here. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck we got family. So something about, yeah, somebody's family. Maybe somebody, yeah, like they, yeah, like they could have, like released, like, yeah, like their family members, you know what I mean? I feel like yeah, whatever somebody has done, it was because, yeah, somebody has realized that, yeah, something wasn't serving their highest good. Yeah, somebody, has learned some type of karmic lesson out here. Somebody, could have thought that they were exempt from learning some type of karmic lesson. So that could be why somebody's angry, because, yeah, like they, are learning some type of karmic lesson out here. It could have something to do with somebody's family. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to, yeah, like track somebody down, or trying to keep track of somebody. Somebody, could be angry, because, somebody, could be trying to keep track of somebody, or, yeah, they're angry because, yeah, like they can't keep up with somebody. I don't know. For somebody, it could have something to do with some kids. That's for somebody, not everybody. Or this is somebody, that somebody, has kids with. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be traveling. Because this is a GPS. So somebody, could be traveling. That's also what I'm picking up. There's also somebody or some people that, yeah, like they're angry, they're nervous, yeah, like somebody definitely, yeah, has got somebody or some people shook, because somebody, is, yeah, like unfazed by some stuff. So that could be, yeah, people, yeah, we're expecting somebody to be phased by some stuff out here. And I feel like somebody, yeah, is like unfazed. Yeah, unfazed by, yeah, happiness haters. So there are people that, yeah, like they don't want to see somebody happy, or yeah, like they're hating, you know, yeah, like on somebody's happiness. But this doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, when it comes to a love situation. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody, you know, is just in love with their job. Somebody's in love with their home. Somebody, you know, is, yeah, in love with themselves, you know. But there definitely, yeah, could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like they could be hating on the fact that somebody, you know, is like in love with somebody. It's giving me too, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have told some people some stuff out of anger. You know, I don't like them. I don't want to deal with them, you know, but yeah, like that, whoever, you know, yeah, that is, yeah, they could have just been up in their feelings, you know what I mean? They could have just been feeling some type of way when they said it, you know what I mean? So people could be like, oh, now they love them. Now they want to care. Or it's a reason why. So somebody just needs to be aware. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they like things their way, you know? This could be a selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego driven individual. Somebody definitely, yeah, was creating illusions like that they weren't, you know, this selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego driven individual. But yeah, with this protection card coming out, I feel like yeah, like somebody just needs to, yeah, you know, yeah, like protect their energy, you know. But yeah, there's somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, are about to learn some type of karmic lesson. But I feel like that somebody has already learned some type of lesson out here. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, has learned multiple lessons. That's why somebody, you know, was, yeah, like 10 steps ahead of some people. It's just like, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, living life, you know what I mean? So somebody, you know, has dealt with different situations, different people, different circumstances, you know, and somebody has learned lessons from, you know, like those different people, those different situations, those different circumstances, you know what I mean? To be able to, yeah, like spot out, you know, yeah, the wolves in sheep clothing, or spot out, you know, yeah, the game players, spot out, you know, yeah, AKAs, you know what I'm saying? Not sorority members, but yeah, people that show up, you know, as Mike, but yeah, AKA messy boots. You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to learn a lesson about, yeah, like ghosting somebody, or, you know, yeah, about, you know, yeah, like wanting to be off and on with somebody, or yeah, somebody being hot and cold. Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be detached, or yeah, somebody, you know, has detached from some people because, yeah, like somebody has learned, you know, like a lesson. You know what I mean? Somebody, you know, yeah, like they have detached from materialistic things because they know, you know, that, yeah, you can have, you know, a car today, you know, and it could be gone tomorrow. You can have, you know, even a business today, you know, and it's gone tomorrow. Yeah, somebody has learned, yeah, some lessons out here for sure. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to learn some type of lesson about, yeah, like wasting time. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, is stuck. Somebody hasn't made any changes. Somebody also, yeah, has been limiting themselves out here. Or there is somebody, some people, you know, that were trying to, yeah, like place some type of limits on somebody. But somebody didn't take into consideration, yeah, like some type of time. Somebody definitely, yeah, has wasted a lot of time out here. For sure. We got child services at the bottom of the deck. So child services, you know, could be involved in something. Somebody's kids could be at risk of being taken or is about to. Or there is somebody, you know, that is reporting something. So this could be like neglect or abuse. Or yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, is wasting their time, you know, yeah, like reporting, you know, yeah, like making false reports is also what I'm picking up. But child services definitely, yeah, could get involved in something out here. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there's somebody or some people, you know, that, yeah, like they could have been doing some stuff in the past, you know what I mean? Going back, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, like somebody, you know, going through chaos, havoc, and pandemonium, you know, for multiple seasons, you know? And so, yeah, like these people, you know, yeah, like they were purposely doing stuff, you know, to try to, yeah, ruffle somebody's feathers. But, yeah, somebody's unfazed. Somebody, you know, could still be trying to, you know, yeah, like phase somebody. But again, yeah, whatever they're trying to do, yeah, somebody's not phased. Yeah, somebody's a selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego driven type of person out here. So it's something. So whoever this person is, I feel like that could be who opened up Pandora's box, or it could be multiple people. You know what I mean? You know, when it comes to, you know, like the Pandora's box card, it always gives me, you know, like somebody, you know what I mean, is Pandora's box. So, you know, yeah, there could be 10 people, you know, that kept poking at, you know, the button. Open up, open up, open up. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, they open it up. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, whoever these 10 people are, yeah, they're learning karmic lessons, you know, yeah. You know, there definitely, yeah, could be a chain of events, you know, that could be set off when it comes to, yeah, like whoever these people are. It could be, you know, family members. Yeah. There definitely, yeah, could be some people, you know, that, yeah, like they could have, you know, like put somebody under pressure. They could have caused somebody some type of anxiety in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I feel like that there is somebody or some people that are under pressure now. They know the time is running out when it comes to something. Somebody, you know, could be having some type of anxiety. Somebody definitely, yeah, has some type of decisions to make out here. For sure. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, like this angry energy, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like the Most High God, you know, or, yeah, like somebody's ancestor, you know? So, yeah, there are some people that definitely, yeah, somebody has their foot on their neck. It's God or it's, yeah, somebody's ancestor. So, yeah, that could be why some people are under pressure. That could be why, you know, yeah, some stuff, you know, like could be taking place. But something definitely, yeah, could take place by the summertime out here. Yeah. There's a wolf in sheep clothing that definitely is under pressure. Yeah. Tom, a.k.a. wolf in sheep clothing. Sarah, a.k.a. wolf in sheep clothing. There's some people that you definitely, yeah, they're about to learn a lesson about, yeah, being wolves in sheep clothing, about, yeah, creating, you know, like illusions, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to, yeah, loving and caring about, you know, like somebody. Yeah. But whoever this wolf in sheep clothing is, they definitely, yeah, could have opened up Pandora's box. So this could be, you know, like one person, you know what I mean? But yeah, when they decided, you know, to, yeah, keep pushing the button, you know what I mean? When Pandora's box finally opened, yeah, like they could be dealing with, you know, like the chain of events that had been set off, you know, and yeah, like their family, you know what I mean, could be dealing, you know, with, yeah, like the dealing with the fact, you know, that, yeah, their family member opened up Pandora's box. Somebody's a thief as well. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have left somebody hanging. Somebody could have ghosted somebody. Somebody, you know, could have left somebody on red, you know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like could have just, you know, like, yeah, like stopped communicating with somebody, you know, like, yeah, cold turkey. Or yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like they could have, you know, yeah, been like, look, I know, you know, this ain't for my highest good, so let me go ahead and release it. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and release them, because yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, have been wasting time out here. Yeah, we got a divine feminine. So yeah, you could be a divine feminine, or this is about a divine feminine. So yeah, when they decided, you know, to, yeah, do whatever they did to a divine feminine, that's when, yeah, yeah, somebody opened up Pandora's box. But there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they claim that they could be into somebody out here. Or there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they definitely, yeah, could be watching somebody, you know, and yeah, like they could, you know, yeah, like see people into somebody, you know. Somebody, you know, could have good chemistry with people, or, you know, yeah, like somebody just brings great vibes, you know, positivity, you know, into the room. But going back to, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, telling some people, you know, that, yeah, like they don't like somebody, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, people, you know, could be like, now this person, you know, yeah, they could claim that they like somebody, or, you know, they could claim, you know, that they have good vibes with somebody. And so that could make people envy somebody. There's somebody or some people that, yeah, they're learning some type of lesson about, yeah, envy and jealousy as well. But yeah, there's people that envy somebody. And I feel like it's because, yeah, like somebody, you know, like, you know, could have, you know, started from the bottom, you know what I mean? Somebody, you know, could have, you know, came, you know, from, you know, like a impoverished lifestyle, you know, but somebody, you know, didn't allow that, you know, to hinder them, you know, from creating a great future. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have left somebody, you know, when somebody, you know, could have left somebody in debt out here. Somebody, yeah, has bad credit. Somebody, you know, could be unemployed. I really feel like somebody just needs to, yeah, be aware of a wolf in sheep clothing. That's what I really feel like, for sure. But something about, yeah, a credit card. Somebody, you know, could have a credit card, or this could be a debit card. But something about, yeah, like somebody didn't take into consideration, yeah, like you know, like, yeah, like credit, or, you know, yeah, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like done something behind somebody's back, you know. It could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody, you know, getting credit cards in somebody's name. Yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like creating debt for somebody. Yeah, I just saw the massive regrets card. So somebody definitely, yeah, is in massive regrets. Somebody, you know, could be dealing with depression. So yeah, depression, anxiety. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they could regret, you know, like leaving somebody hanging. But I feel like, yeah, it's because, yeah, like they see somebody standing on business, you know. But I feel like somebody or some people, like they have deemed, you know, like themselves as enemies, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, like, you know, God could have sized them up and was like, yeah, you sure are enemies, you know what I mean? But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make you, you know what I mean, the footstool to my child. I feel like that there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they didn't take into consideration all the stuff that somebody, you know, has gone through in their life when they try to play some type of game with somebody. Yeah. Somebody, you know, could be angry, you know, because, yeah, like somebody, you know, could have forgiven, you know, like somebody or some people, and somebody, you know, yeah, like could have, you know, like let some stuff go, which is, yeah, what you know, somebody's supposed to do. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, like there is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they could have done something out of anger. And so they possibly, you know, yeah, like could want to ask somebody, you know, like to forgive them, you know, like and let it go. But they didn't take into consideration all the time that they wasted. They're not taking into consideration, yeah, everything that they literally have done. You know, yeah, they could have went behind somebody's back and talked about somebody, you know, like a rabid dog, you know what I mean? Yeah. But somebody definitely, yeah, could be nervous because, yeah, like they know that it's the end of the road. There definitely, yeah, were people that definitely, yeah, were trying to disturb somebody's peace out here. I feel like yeah, like somebody, you know, has forgiven and let go. So yeah, these are what is it called? Persistent offenders. Yeah, these are people, you know, that, yeah, like they have wronged somebody over and over and over again, you know what I mean? And yeah, like somebody has forgiven and let go multiple times. Maybe, yeah, the Most High God is like, nah, ain't no more mercy for whoever these people are. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got the summertime. So something definitely, yeah, is going to take place by the summertime. Somebody's name could be Summer, but something definitely, yeah, could take place by the summertime. By the summertime, you know, yeah, like somebody could move. By the summertime, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could open up a business. By the summertime, you know, yeah, I feel like something good, you know, yeah, is going to take place for somebody. I'm also picking up too that, yeah, there's somebody or some people that, yeah, like they're nervous because somebody, you know, has integrity and somebody, you know, is honest out here. And so I feel like yeah, these are dishonest people. These are people that don't have integrity. Yeah, we got a toxic feminine. So there's a toxic feminine involved. There is somebody in this situation that somebody definitely, yeah, has a child or some children with. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have just created some type of illusions, you know, like to, yeah, like have a home or something like that, or a business. I don't know. Somebody, you know, yeah, like they could have, you know, like just, you know, like, yeah, like basically wooed somebody in order for them to have something is also what I'm picking up. But somebody that, so we saw the divine feminine, and now, yeah, there's a toxic feminine. So I don't know. Maybe somebody, you know, looked at a divine feminine like that they were a toxic feminine. But they don't get to, you know, you know, say if a divine feminine is a toxic feminine or not. Yeah. It's about action, you know what I mean? It's about, yeah, you know, how somebody, you know, like shows up in their life. You know, it's more than just a word, you know what I mean? It's just like when the word toxic, yeah. In order for somebody to be considered as toxic, yeah, they have to do toxic things. So yeah, in order for somebody to be divine, they have to do divine things. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have thought that somebody, you know, was a toxic feminine or a karmic feminine out here, and they, yeah, were sadly mistaken. There's also somebody that has some type of hidden rivalry against somebody. So it could be a toxic feminine. They have some type of hidden rivalry against, you know, a divine feminine. Or, yeah, there's a family member, you know what I mean, that has, you know, like some type of hidden rivalry against, you know, somebody. But, yeah, somebody definitely is being told to protect their energy out here. I don't know, for somebody, yeah, could be, you know, like nervous, angry, you know, yeah, just emotional, because maybe they do know that, yeah, like there are two people that could be about to come together, you know. So something about, yeah, two people coming together and being a power couple. I feel like too, whoever this is nervous. Yeah, like they're nervous because, yeah, like they knew that this was coming. So they knew, you know, that, yeah, like it was the end of the road. They knew, you know, that they were going to be exposed. They knew, yeah. We got a psychic. So somebody, you know, could have psychic abilities. It could be the end of the road for a psychic. So yeah, there's a psychic that could have abused, you know, yeah, like their power in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But somebody also, yeah, like could have, you know, yeah, like, you know, like, yeah, like picked up on some stuff. And somebody, you know, could have, you know, like tried to tell somebody to protect their energy, you know, from somebody or some people. And now they're angry, you know, because, yeah, like they know that, yeah, somebody was being honest. You know what I mean? Somebody wasn't hating, you know, somebody, you know, yeah, wasn't envious and jealous of the people that they were talking about. Yeah, somebody literally, yeah, was you know, like telling somebody, you know, yeah, for their own highest good, you know what I mean, to protect their energy. But yeah. Now somebody is panicking, or by the summertime, yeah, somebody or some people are going to be panicking. I really feel like there's somebody or some people panicking now. I feel like that there is somebody that definitely, yeah, could have went to a psychic. And I feel like that, yeah, like this psychic, you know, either told them to do something, or yeah, this, or whoever this is, you know, yeah, like they could have, yeah, gotten some information. That's why they're nervous. That's why they're panicking. But I really feel like yeah, like somebody told somebody to do something. Somebody, you know, could have, yeah, like took it upon themselves to do something. This is like somebody trying to do some spell work. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, like they're toxic. Trying to, you know, yeah, rival with a divine being. Yeah, so somebody, you know, could be hiding out. Whoever this is, yeah, like they don't want to fight. But I feel like they try to put up a fight, or yeah, they were trying to cause somebody, you know, to, yeah, like want to fight. But yeah, I feel like whoever this is, yeah, like they don't want to fight, because yeah, the Most High God is definitely, yeah, fighting somebody's battle. I feel like somebody could also, yeah, be angry because yeah, like of something that they, something that they had found out. So this could be, yeah, somebody trying to keep up with somebody, or people trying to keep up with somebody. And so, yeah, like they go get readings, or, you know what I mean? They go, yeah, to a psychic or whoever they go to, and then they find out, yeah, what somebody's doing. But it's multiple people. It's not just, yeah, like one person. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an O or an M. Yeah. Danger is lurking. Somebody's just being told, to protect their energy at this time. But yeah, like danger definitely, yeah, is lurking for when it comes to some people. And whoever this is, yeah, like they're panicking, they know. But whoever this is, yeah, like they knew this was coming, because yeah, they could have been told what was coming. This could have something to do, with, yeah, like somebody getting a reading, or, somebody, yeah, like on social media, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, they come across, yeah, an intuitive, an energy reader, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, that could be how, yeah, like, they knew something was coming. Somebody knew that something was coming out here, point blank in the sentences and period, yeah. Danger is lurking for whoever this woman child is, yeah. Somebody's being told to, yeah, protect their energy. But I'm also picking up, too, that, yeah, somebody, was told to protect their energy. You know what I mean? And they decided, to, yeah, go against the grain. So, oh, well. There's also somebody that definitely, yeah, is using people around them, yeah, for their selfish reasons. I feel like that when it comes, to, yeah, whoever this is, has been using people around them for their selfish reasons. I feel like that, yeah, like they possibly, could have gotten away with it, with other people. But, yeah, not with, like, yeah, like whoever the divine feminine is. Yeah. So be aware, because there definitely, yeah, could be somebody or some people that could be trying to come in and kiss ass. But somebody, yeah, somebody's a brown noser, or somebody, yeah, somebody, they, yeah, like could smile up in somebody's face, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, when somebody turns their back, they're evil eyeing somebody, yeah, like they're, yeah, envious, and jealous of somebody. But I keep seeing this ready or not card. So ready or not, yeah, something definitely is about to happen. Yeah, because somebody done got tied up in somebody else's drama. So somebody could have gotten tied up in a toxic feminine's drama, and some family members' drama. Yeah, somebody done got tied up in, yeah, somebody else's drama. Yeah, whoever it is that they got tied up in their drama, yeah, they're toxic as freak. Yeah, it's a toxic feminine. But we got what goes around comes around. So, yeah, karma. Yeah. So somebody's getting some karma out here. I feel like it's multiple people. Yeah. But there is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, they didn't think things through. Yeah, we got a toxic, low vibing karmic. So, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, like somebody, could have thought, that, yeah, like they could be attached to like a divine feminine and be attached to like other people. Yeah. And that could be why, yeah, like a divine feminine, yeah, like it's unfazed, because, yeah, like a divine feminine, yeah, like they could have been picking up on, like the energy. Or, yeah, they could have just been told, that, yeah, something was about to happen. Something is coming, you know what I mean? So just like whoever this is, they're nervous, you know what I mean? Yeah. There could be a divine feminine, that, yeah, like they're unfazed because, yeah, like they knew that this was coming. Yeah, so wishy-washy snake. So there's a wishy-washy snake out here. So we wolf in sheep clothing, wishy-washy snake, all this toxicity, low vibing karmic energy. Yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, wants to be honest now. But I feel like it's after they got tied up in, yeah, some drama. Whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, could have made promises, you know, that they didn't keep out here. There could be some type of heated argument that could take place. Yep. And somebody definitely is on their life path. Somebody's life path could be the number 2, which is all about balance. But yeah, there definitely, yeah, is somebody or some people that definitely, yeah, underestimated somebody's abilities. So somebody definitely, yeah, knew something was coming. So this could have something to do with somebody's intuition, you know. This could have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody being an energy reader. So somebody picking up on energy. Somebody, you know, could be an intuitive. Somebody, you know, yeah. Somebody, you know, could put out messages. We do have the platform card. So something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, like standing on business when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like their platform. But standing on business when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like their life. Standing on business when it comes, you know, to, yeah, like the God-given gifts that they were given, you know. We got a Capricorn. So, yeah, it's the end of the road for a Capricorn. There could be a Capricorn that underestimated somebody's abilities. This Capricorn could be panicking. Now somebody wants to change lanes. But I feel like somebody has already changed lanes, you know what I mean? So somebody, you know, somebody, you know, they made changes in their life. So somebody chose the good road, you know what I mean? While some people chose the bad road, you know? But somebody possibly, they could want to change lanes now, but what goes around comes around. We got new connection. So somebody, you know, could get into some type of new connection. Or somebody, they got into some type of new connection. And so, that's the person's drama that somebody, you know, could have gotten, you know, like tied up in. But, there's somebody, some people that definitely, they belittle somebody's achievements out here. So it's giving me, like somebody, you know, like somebody, like, you know, in somebody's face, you know, like they're all lovey, you know what I mean? But as soon as somebody turns their back, you know, they belittle somebody, they talk about somebody, you know, they you know, they say that somebody, you know, We got an Aries, so you could be an Aries or have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. We got final decision. So there is some type of final decision that has been made out here. I don't know. The judge could be about to make some type of final decision. Is also what I'm picking up. But the ultimate judge is God. So there could be a final decision that could be made by the Most High God. But there is somebody or some people that definitely have been playing dirty out here. For somebody, you know, gotten into some type of new connection, they could have been playing dirty. Or there's a toxic feminine, you know what I mean? That somebody got in a new connection with, and they've been playing dirty. It's a lot of people that has been playing dirty. But what goes around comes around. Somebody possibly has been following somebody. This could be, you know, like following somebody on social media, but this could be following somebody, you know, like you know, like because we did see the GPS. So but something about like it's the end of the road for some people. I don't know. There could be some people that could be following somebody like on social media. So somebody, you know, could have, you know, like some type of platform on social media. It could be, you know, like a spiritual platform. That could be why some people are nervous. But somebody also could have been playing dirty with their blessing. So somebody didn't think things through. Something about some identity thieves. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. Somebody definitely has been telling a lot of somebody's business and secrets to people. This could be to somebody, you know, that somebody, you know, has a new connection with. I feel like the two, you know, like this angry energy, you know, could be somebody, you know, that like could be realizing that Some people ain't nothing but snakes, wolves in sheep clothing. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, whatever, yeah, has been going on, somebody just needs to know that, yeah, everything is falling into place the way that it should. Yeah, somebody definitely is about to be blindsided by some bad news. But there's also somebody or some people, that, yeah, like they could be all up in their feelings because, yeah, like they ate the wrong information. So if somebody, yeah, was telling somebody's business and secrets to people, yeah, I feel like somebody, yeah, like could have made up some stuff out here. So the person, that, yeah, like, they could be nervous, yeah, it's because, yeah, they fed some people the wrong information. But yeah, there are some people that basically, yeah, they chose to eat, yeah, the wrong information. This is also giving me too, yeah, like somebody going to a psychic, you know what I mean? Or going to a high priestess, or going to a dark high priestess. And, yeah, they tell somebody to do something, and then, yeah, like somebody does it. But they don't even know that, yeah, like that person, yeah, they ain't really about, what they be talking about. So they, yeah, it's giving me, yeah, like somebody, yeah, people ate the wrong information. So they could have ate the wrong information from like a dark high priestess that they went to, or somebody that they went to, or yeah, there's somebody, that, yeah, fed, people the wrong information and they chose to eat it. After years, somebody definitely, yeah, could be finally single out here. It's also what I'm picking up. But yeah, there definitely is somebody or some people that are facing their inner demons. Somebody got a doppelganger. Somebody got a doppelganger out here. There could be a doppelganger, that could be facing their inner demons. It could be multiple people that could be facing their inner demons. But yeah, somebody's life definitely is about to be permanently chaotic. Yeah, somebody's not going to be able to, yeah, come back from this. Yeah. And there is somebody or some people, like their negative behavior definitely, yeah, has escalated. For somebody, it could be a child or some children, or it could just be, yeah, a childish, immature, masculine or feminine energy, or a little bit of both. It could be somebody's doppelganger. I don't know. But there is somebody or some people that thought that somebody wouldn't change. So, yeah, whoever this doppelganger is, yeah, they don't have it in them to change. They don't have it in them. Yeah, this is somebody that tries to compete where they can't compare. And somebody skilled at reading others. Whoever this is, yeah, they're not. So this is somebody that could have told some people, like, yeah, I'm picking up on XYZ. I'm picking up on XYZ. Yeah, and they could have been the ones that yeah, fed the people the wrong information. But yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they chose to eat. They chose to eat. But yeah, we got divine intervention. So yeah, divine intervention definitely is at play. If somebody, does have, like a child, you know what I mean? And maybe, yeah, like they're just, being a kid, because kids are kids. Yeah, just know, that the divine, yeah, has got your back, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like when it comes, to, yeah, like, whoever these people are, I feel like they didn't think that the divine was going to intervene on somebody's behalf. Yeah, we got Judas. So yeah, be aware of Judas, wolf in sheep clothing, snake. Yeah. Whoever this is, whoever these people are, whether it be a doppelganger, somebody operating in Judas energy, because I feel like it's multiple people that are facing their inner demons, multiple people ate the wrong information. Yeah, those same people, their life is about to be permanently chaotic, and they're not going to be able to come back from this. But it could just be, yeah, like somebody, was skilled at reading others. So somebody, yeah, could have picked up on it. You know what I mean? So maybe somebody, try to warn some people. They possibly, yeah, didn't listen. But somebody's life could be about to be permanently chaotic because, yeah, they could have took part in some type of illegal activity. So there are some people, that, yeah, they were trying to hide, you know what I mean, that they took part in some illegal activity, or they thought that they were never going to get caught. I don't know if there are some people, that, yeah, like they pointed, the finger at somebody saying that somebody took part in some illegal activity that they didn't. But yeah, Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, it's their day. Somebody definitely is about to be vindicated out here. It's vindication day for somebody. So people could be finding out that, yeah, it's not divine feminine, yeah, it's the doppelganger, it's the copycat, or it's, yeah, whoever this is. Yeah, vindication is the justification, defense, or clearing of someone or something from blame, suspicion, or doubt. It is the act of proving oneself right after facing criticism or being cleared of an accusation. So maybe somebody, is about to prove their own self right. But yeah, somebody definitely is about to prove other people wrong. Yeah. Somebody's friends are involved. So somebody's friends' lives are about to be permanently chaotic. They're not going to be able to come back, from, whatever they have been doing. Especially when it comes to, taking part in some type of illegal activity. Yeah. There's a Judas in somebody's camp. There's somebody that's, it's all type of people. This could be, in somebody's family, because we kept seeing, the family card. But we have friends too. So something about, even somebody's friends. There's somebody's friends are facing their inner demons as well. But yeah, somebody, could be angry because, they overlooked the bad guy. So yeah, the bad guy's nervous. And somebody could also be angry because, they violated and mistreated the wrong one. There could be multiple people, that, violated and mistreated the wrong one. So, now that somebody knows, they want pity. So somebody just needs, protect your energy and be aware, because, they want pity. But they want pity because, their life is about to be permanently chaotic. They're not going to be able to come back from, the stuff that they have been doing. And somebody wants pity because they were brainwashed by a thought. So somebody, somebody, so whoever this thought is, somebody, attached to them. You know what I mean? And so I feel like they could have been covering up the fact that they took part in some type of illegal activity. And so when somebody, they stayed attached to them, and now, they are tied up in this person's drama. We got an empath. So you could be an empath. Somebody definitely, They told somebody that they were empath. They told somebody that they had psychic abilities. They told, But I'm also picking up too another scenario. So somebody, a divine feminine, even though they're a divine feminine, they're still human. You know what I mean? They're still in human form. So they have, human tendencies. And so somebody, could have looked at a divine feminine like, oh, they're a toxic feminine. Ain't no way they're a divine feminine, But the divine feminine, they're an empath. They have, intuitive abilities, They're skilled at reading others. Somebody played themselves. Somebody wants pity because, they took part in some type of illegal activity, and it could have something to do with, like some type of premeditated crime. This could be on an empath, you know what I mean? On a divine being. But this is the same person that, could have ghosted somebody, could have disappeared on somebody, and went towards a thought, went towards a doppelganger, went towards, whoever this is. While somebody, has achieved what might have seemed impossible. So, somebody's standing on business. And somebody, has been trying to act innocent. Somebody's been trying to act, trying to deny their involvement. No. Somebody achieved what might have seemed impossible. Choosing the good road, the road less traveled. People were trying to veer in somebody's lane. They ain't even supposed to be on that road. And so that's why it's the end of the road for whoever these people are. But somebody definitely, they try to backstab somebody. You know what I mean? They did a lot. And so, there is somebody or some people that, are about to receive a much needed wake up call out here. And somebody's about to be vindicated. Because there's people that realize that they listen to the wrong people. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be mad because, yeah, like some type of dark secrets have been exposed. But this is the same person or people, you know, that, yeah, you know, yeah, was telling somebody's business to people. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could say that they're still in love with somebody, but I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, they were never in love with somebody. Or yeah, they maybe they could have been, you know what I mean? But yeah, like they just, you know, yeah, they told other people, you know, yeah, that they wasn't, you know, that they didn't like somebody, you know, we're just friends or whatever somebody said. But yeah, that's a part of the, yeah, like them violating and mistreating somebody, because I feel like the, yeah, like it was lies. It wasn't the same thing that they told, yeah, the person. And yeah, somebody, you know, is strong out here, and somebody, yeah, has survived a lot of stuff out here. So whatever, you know, it's about to be permanently chaotic as far as somebody's life, yeah, somebody's not going to be able to survive it. Yeah. But there's also somebody that, yeah, like they want pity because, yeah, they know that they fumbled a blessing playing on the losing team. They want to, you know, yeah, want to make excuses. I was brainwashed by a thought. I ate the information that was wrong. Yeah, I listened to the wrong people. But yeah, they got their own brain, don't they? Whoever this is, yeah, they pretend to be somebody that they're not. Or they chose somebody, you know, that, yeah, pretends to be, you know, like somebody that they're not. Yep. We got communication from an attorney. So there could be somebody, you know, that, yeah, like could receive some communication from an attorney out here. I'm also picking up too the, yeah, going back, you know, to somebody being followed. Yeah, it could be, you know, like by, you know, like a private investigator or a detective. Because somebody definitely could have said that somebody took part in some type of illegal activity. But yeah, that was a lie. So yeah, there's even, you know, like a private detective or a private investigator or a detective that, yeah, they realize that they listen to the wrong people as well. There's a lot of people that, yeah, realize that they listen to the wrong people. But yeah, when it comes, you know, to, yeah, who is to blame? Yeah, you are not the blame. Yeah, their lies are. Yep. But somebody, yeah, when it goes to, yeah, somebody pretending to be somebody that they're not, yeah, I was picking up on, yeah, identity thieves as well. So somebody, you know, could have been pretending, you know, to, yeah, like be somebody that they're not. So it goes back to when I picked up on, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, putting credit cards in somebody's name, or, you know, yeah, taking loans out, you know, in somebody's name. But it also too, yeah, somebody acting like, you know, that they're an empath, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, if somebody, you know, is walking around saying that they're an empath and they're not operating in that energy, yeah, that's basically a slap in the face to the Most High God. You know? That's just like somebody walking around, you know, as like a divine, saying that they're a divine feminine, divine masculine, but yeah, they operate in toxic energy, so yeah, you're not a divine anything. Yeah. So, whoever these people are, they definitely, yeah, will be held accountable for their actions. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been could be an opportunist, you know what I mean? So somebody, you know, was trying to opportunize off of somebody in some way, shape, form, or fashion, yeah. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like an opportunist's worst nightmare. Somebody's been trying to act like that they're not an opportunist, but yeah, they are. But guess what? It doesn't matter because, yeah, they're going to be exposed as, yeah, who they are. So, yeah, going back, you know, to, yeah, John, a.k.a. the opportunist. You know, yeah, Sue, a.k.a., you know, yeah, the doppelganger. Yeah. So, somebody, you know, has been pretending to be somebody that they're not, while somebody, you know, is being told to continue to be the best version of you that you could possibly be. But there's also some people, you know, that, yeah, like they were belittling somebody's achievements, or yeah, they were trying to say that somebody, you know, was, yeah, pretending to be somebody that they're not. So there's people, you know, that, yeah, like somebody, you know, knows that they're an empath, but people were walking around, oh, they think that they're an empath. They're not no empath. Or, you know, yeah, somebody skilled at reading people, and so, yeah, who they think that they are. They don't know me. Yeah, they know now. Yeah, and there is some spiritual abundance that definitely, yeah, it's on its way to somebody. Somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could have been involved in some type of government fraud. That could be, you know, like, yeah, like some type of illegal activity, you know, that somebody or some people took part in. Yeah, we got a false twin flame, so there's a false twin flame involved. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, yeah, they could have realized that they chose, you know, like a false twin flame. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's multiple people that, yeah, they have been denying their involvement, and so yeah, they're definitely, yeah, about to receive a wake up call, and somebody needs to know that, yeah, there's a blockage that's being removed. Mm-hmm. So whoever, you know, was trying to block somebody's path, or whoever, you know, yeah, they veered on the wrong road, or whatever they did, yeah, they're being removed, and I feel like that they're being removed by, yeah, their life being permanently chaotic. So yeah, whoever this is, you know, yeah. Because in the beginning, remember, I picked up on somebody, you know, yeah, they keep doing, yeah, persistent offender, you know what I mean? They keep doing something. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do it. Yeah, it's the end of the road. Whatever they've been doing, they're not going to be able to do it anymore. Yeah, they're going to be their life is going to be so chaotic, yeah, that they're not going to be able to follow somebody, that they're not going to be able to try to attack somebody. Yeah, whatever they have been doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, people trying to make somebody's life chaotic, but we already talked about that, yeah, at the beginning of the message, yeah. Somebody's life is going up in smoke. Somebody, you know, could be about to receive a wake-up call about, yeah, like their life, you know, like going up in smoke. This literally could be, you know, yeah, like somebody, you know, yeah, they could smoke a lot, I don't know. Somebody, you know, could do drugs. But we got snapped, mental breakdown. So somebody definitely, yeah, could snap. Somebody, you know, could have, you know, like a mental breakdown out here. That could be another way, you know what I mean, that, yeah, like some type of blockage is being removed. Uh-huh. But there's also somebody, you know, that, yeah, like they could snap because, yeah, like they realize that they listened to the wrong person or the wrong people. And so, yeah, this person could feel like, you know, that, yeah, like these people, you know, yeah, caused them to, you know, yeah, fumble their blessing. Uh-huh. But somebody just needs to be aware because, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could snap. Somebody, you know, could have some type of mental breakdown, and, yeah, and it could cause somebody, you know, to, yeah, be, you know, like evil eyeing somebody, or, yeah, wanting to do something to somebody. Because we do have, yeah, the premeditated crime out here. Mm-hmm. But I feel like because, you know, yeah, like some type of truth is out. Mm-hmm. Somebody, you know, yeah, could be on the verge of, yeah, breaking down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's some type of fraudulent contract that has been exposed. So there are some people that have been denying their involvement in some type of fraudulent contract. They could have put somebody in a fraudulent contract. We picked up on, yeah, the house, the business. So something about that is significant. Uh-huh. We got a Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, have Virgo in your chart. There's a Virgo involved. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have somebody like blocked out, and they could be, yeah, they literally, yeah, could be trying to figure out how to communicate with somebody, or this could be, you know, like blocked out energetically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if somebody, you know, yeah, has somebody blocked out, they definitely, yeah, could be using fake accounts to spy on somebody. Mm-hmm. Somebody possibly, you know, yeah, there could be somebody or some people, you know, they could have been using fake accounts, you know, like to harass or bully somebody. Uh-huh. Is also what I'm picking up. So, yeah, there's some type of fraudulent, yeah, accounts that definitely, yeah, could be exposed as well. But there's somebody that definitely, yeah, could be using fake accounts. And they possibly, yeah, want to prove that they have changed. But whoever this is, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they've hit a dead end. They're going nowhere. If this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, has been using fake accounts to, you know, spy on somebody, communicate with somebody or whatever, yeah, it's hit a dead end. It's not going nowhere. Somebody, yeah, it's not phased. Yeah. But somebody, you know, wants to prove that they have changed because, yeah, they've hit a dead end. They're going nowhere. But this is somebody, you know, that, yeah, they always say that they've changed. They always, you know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, they stereotype somebody. And yep, it only sets somebody apart from the rest. So whoever, you know, is walking around as somebody's doppelganger, whoever, you know, yeah, you know, trying to, you know, like compete where they don't compare. Yeah, somebody set apart. Somebody's a leader out here. Somebody's leading the pack. And yeah, somebody's 10 steps ahead of whoever these people are. Yeah. Wow. Amongst the illegal activity that somebody could have took part in, yeah, it could be money laundering. That could be a part of, you know, like some type of government fraud. But we got brother involved, so somebody's brother could be involved. But again, somebody, you know, could have told somebody, you know, yeah, like protect your energy from some people. And yeah, they didn't listen to the one that they, you know, yeah, should have listened to. They listened to, yeah, the thought. They listened to, you know, their family members. Whoever they listened to. It wasn't, you know, yeah, the divine being. That's for sure. Yeah. Whoever this is, yeah, they're broke as a joke. So somebody, you know, yeah, they didn't took part in illegal activity and they're broke as a joke. So whoever this is that, yeah, claims that they have changed, I feel like somebody just doesn't need to believe it, because whoever this is, they're definitely, yeah, trying to make somebody miss out on a blessing. So now that they realize that they fumbled a blessing playing on a losing team, they could be trying to make somebody miss out on a blessing. Or yeah, whoever this is, you know, yeah, they could be realizing that, yeah, the people, you know, that they listened to basically was trying to make them miss out on the blessing. And yeah, they missed out on the blessing. Matter of fact, they fumbled a blessing. But I feel like be aware, yeah, because somebody, you know, is trying to make somebody miss out on the blessing. Yeah, but whoever this is, yeah, they're getting karma and they're under judgment. So that could be how somebody, you know, could be trying to make somebody miss out on their blessing, because yeah, they're getting karma. And so yeah, if somebody, you know, attached to whoever these people are, or whoever this is, or if, you know what I mean, somebody engaged, you know, with them in some way, shape, form, or fashion, yeah, somebody, you know, will miss out on the blessing. But I feel like that somebody already had picked up on the fact that, yeah, people were trying to make them miss out on the blessing. But yeah, we got some spiritual abundance coming somebody's way, so that's what they're trying to make somebody miss out on. But they should have never thought that because somebody was quiet, yeah, that somebody's weak. Anything else? Yeah, somebody definitely just needs to know that, yeah, they are irreplaceable. So there are people that know that, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, is set apart from the rest. People know, yeah, that somebody, you know, yeah, can't be replaced. Yeah, people know that somebody's a real one. Yeah. Somebody possibly, yeah, could be in agony when it comes, you know, to like their mind and their body. But this further lets me know that somebody, you know, definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, you know, like project some type of energy somebody's way. Possibly, yeah, doing some type of black magic spells or whatever. Yeah. But there is some negative energy that definitely, yeah, is going back to the sender. And there definitely, yeah, is somebody or some people that were ashamed to face somebody. There definitely is a Capricorn that definitely is involved. They should have never thought that just because somebody's quiet that they're weak. Yeah. Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're going through major life lessons for people pleasing. For, you know, yeah, speaking out of turn. You know, for, you know, for, yeah, going against the grain. For feeding people, you know, yeah, wrong information. Anything else? Yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they're questioning the relationships and associations that they created. Well, it's too late. Yep, and whoever this is, yeah, they lie about your life because they don't have one. So people definitely, yeah, could be, you know, definitely, yeah, could realize it now. But there's also some people that, yeah, they're nervous and they're shaking in their boots. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they definitely, yeah, will watch you reap what you have sown. Yeah. Whoever, you know, like this message is for, yeah, you've already paid your karmic debt. So yeah, you're not taking on nobody else's karmic debt out here. But yeah, the one of the main reasons why, yeah, they will watch you reap what you have sown is because, yeah, you've already paid your karmic debt. I feel like that these people, yeah, like they literally, yeah, haven't, you know, begun to pay their karmic debt, and yeah, they keep stacking to the point of to the point to where, yeah, they can't come back from this. Yeah, it's the end of the road. They have too much karmic debt to pay. But whoever it is out here that wants to be seen as a powerful person, yeah, they're being looked at as, yeah, the weakest link. Goodbye. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have, you know, yeah, like gotten wrongly convicted of a crime out here. So somebody, you know, literally, yeah, could have been being convicted, you know what I mean, until, yeah, the truth. It's giving me, yeah, like, right when, you know, like something, you know, was supposed to happen, you know, like for the worst, yeah, it turned around for the better, yeah, because the divine stepped in. But we got, yeah, CPS. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have CPS involved, or somebody, you know, yeah, like they were trying to fraud the government, you know, by making, you know, you know, like, yeah, like false reports on somebody. But I feel like somebody, you know, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have CPS involved in their life out here. But when it comes to, yeah, like somebody's life, as far as, you know, yeah, what somebody has gone through in the past, that could be, you know, yeah, the business and secrets, you know, that somebody, you know, could be telling somebody or some people. Yeah, somebody, you know, has gotten through it, going back to the beginning of the message, you know. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, could have understood, you know, that, yeah, like it was a lesson, you know, everything that they went through, yeah, it was a lesson to, you know what I mean? It was supposed to make them stronger, wiser, you know what I mean? It was supposed to, you know, yeah, cause them, you know, to want to have a better life. It was supposed to, you know, yeah, make somebody, you know, like see life from a different perspective. And so a part of, yeah, like the chain of events that somebody set off when they decided to open up Pandora's box, yeah, there are some supernatural events that are taking place. So that could have, you know, like somebody or some people, you know, like shaking in their boots. So some stuff could be going on in somebody's home. You know, yeah, somebody's child could be scared, you know what I mean? They could be saying, you know, that, yeah, like they see ghosts, all type of stuff. So there is somebody, you know, that definitely, yeah, could be hesitant to open up because they know that the truth can cause a blow up. Heavy Capricorn energy, but whoever this is, yeah, they've hit a dead end. And there's no way out. Whoever this karmic feminine energy is, yeah, or somebody hit a dead end and there's no way out because they're stuck with whoever this is. Yeah, somebody's been leading a double life. Somebody's been hiding secrets. So the same person or people, you know, that, yeah, been running their mouth about somebody else's business and secrets. Yeah, people are about to find out that they've been leading double lives. That they've been, yeah, hiding secrets. And so, yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they're sitting in misery, you know what I mean? And somebody possibly, yeah, could be shaking in their boots. They could be nervous because, yeah, like they done got caught with the pen in their hand. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like work, you know what I mean, for like the government or work for, you know, like child protective services. And so, yeah, somebody, you know, did something out of envy. Yeah, it could be the fact, you know, that somebody got paid to expose some information. Yeah, whoever this is, they operate in their south node. But whoever, you know, was sitting in misery, yeah, like they could have been hiding information. They could have been hiding information from somebody. Or, yeah, they got paid to expose some information. But, yeah, like they didn't expose, you know, the correct information. Yeah, they fed people the wrong information and they ate it. So we got official letter. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to receive an official letter. It could have something to do with a court hearing, because that's what I just saw was court hearing. Somebody, you know, could receive an official letter, and it has something to do with some unresolved financial issues. But it goes back to, yeah, somebody, you know, yeah, like creating debt for somebody. Or, yeah, somebody, you know, could have left somebody, you know, yeah. Somebody knew what was going on is what I feel like. But there's also somebody that thought that, yeah, like this day would never come. Yep. So somebody possibly, yeah, could be about to receive an official letter. And it definitely, yeah, has something to do with, yeah, somebody being vindicated. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.